on them and they depend on us. We, the society, are the basis of the companies, and because of us, they have the profit they need. And also, we as a society, we the citizens, need the resources offered by the companies, need to fulfill our needs throughout those companies. And we say because people can have benefits, but also have something to lose, to suffer from the actions taken by those companies. We say that it's the state's duty to protect the citizens in order to maintain an economic stability, in order to assure the citizens are stable and have a proper life. And because the companies do affect the people's lives, this is why we need the bailout, and this is why we need to maintain the stability among these giants, among smaller companies. So we need to see why the bailout is the most efficient solution in this case, because we have the scenario in which companies fail into bankruptcy or into insolvency, and we have some options. We have the nationalization, we have the part when the company can be sold to another company, and we have the bailout. The fact is that not all the companies will be able to buy other companies, and which is not also profitable for them. And also we have the nationalization problem, in which we have national companies, we won't have that much productivity, we won't have competition, and we sure won't have the same interest on the market. So because of that, we see that the bailout is the best solution. And we have seen in recent times that bailouts have been successful. We have the Northern Trust, we have also the mortgage company JP Morgan Chase, which has been able to return the loan in less than a year after it has been bailed out. So we see that these measures do work. And we have to see the efficiency of the bailout analyzing two major levels. The first level is on the companies, because we have the point too big to fail or a domino effect. And we see that if we have those giants, we have also some smaller companies. And those smaller companies have become independent of those, have become dependent on those giants, because they have borrowed loans, they have actions with those companies. So if the giant fails, then that will spread contagion, that will spread a financial shock that will affect other interdependent companies. So if one giant fails, the other smaller companies will fail. That will lead to an unbalanced economy, that will lead to problems. And for example, we have Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, which has been bailed out 6 or 7 times, just because if that giant would have failed, then a whole collapse in the mortgage industry would have happened, and that would mean that an economic balance. And also we see that the Bank of America has also been bailed out once, because all the smaller companies had loans from that giant. So if one fails, then the others will fail. Now we have the second point on the level of people, the dependency. And as we stated the first time, the state should assure the people, are stable economically speaking. And the most relevant example is that if a mortgage company fails, well, that company should pay its debt. And how will it pay its debt? By taking the people's properties, by valuing those properties, by selling them. So that's when we have people losing their homes, that's when we have homeless people unable to carry on with their lives. And another example, if a bank fails, then all the people will lose those savings which they had in that bank. So that's another point when people have to lose. We say that not only that people will lose their jobs and will lose their homes and savings, but they also will lose jobs. Because we have multinational companies which hire thousands of people, and when those people will remain jobless, that's another problem in the market. So at the end of the day, it's important to see that bailouts assure security on an economic level and also on a social level, and it's the state duty to take care of the citizens, the state duty to take care of the companies that maintain the economy of that state in order to assure economic stability. We do not care if money it has been spent. We see that those money have been invested properly, and we have obtained a solution that will save all the people. At the end of the day, we beg to bail out companies. We beg you to oppose the motion. Thank you.